back to another episode of Multiblock Madness, where today I'm going to try and do all of this in one go. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, you left click. Nice. Actually, we could probably get some more redstone, because I never want to have to ever craft this again. Yeah, for a minute I thought I was going to have to use the mixer, which I guess will be an easier way of making it, but then you need all this stuff, which I guess it isn't too bad. Nice. There's some of them. Back to the factory. Oh, yep, there are some things crafting up. Although you're finished, so I don't know why you're making noise. Alright, alright. Just been crafting up a bunch of teleportation cores, and they're still happening. Still happening, which is cool because we need these. Yeah, there's lots of stuff involved in making a teleportation core. That's an annoying noise. No, you've stopped. Do I want to break this? Dude, you're not even running. We'll just stand over here. So, I accidentally cleared a whole bunch of stuff I didn't want to do, but yeah, we needed those teleportation cores because these flux cores are very expensive. So we're going to make the minimum amount of stuff we need. So we're going to need a flux controller. We only need one. We might want a flux storage, maybe as a buffer. And then we want, so provides energy to adjacent blocks. This really only needs one, but receives energy from adjacent. Oh wait, we need one plug and potentially multiple points. Because I'll just check a flux plug probably on this guy. And are you still running? You are. We're actually doing pretty good for power at the moment. Slowly building up. Oh, and the teleportation cores are done. Nice. So I probably want to teach these recipes. I'm not sure that machine still thinks he's running. I mean, a flux controller. No, we probably don't need to know that or that. These things definitely. I don't think I actually have this recipe. And we need this recipe. And I'm going to need some more patterns. And we're actually might be running low on crafting. Oh, we've got 3 left. So you're crafting. You're crafting. Oh, they're all crafting ones. Do I want to hook? I don't know that I want to hook another. Oh, but then. Alright, no, we need to hook this guy up. I think we can just connect him via. Like if we were to grab cables. I think we can do this. I think this will count as one channel. Yes, and now we should be able to put recipes in here. So let's test it. And what's something we actually want to make something of? A glass pane. That's pretty small. We can shift click them in there. Pane. Yes. Oh, that's probably gonna craft that. Nice. Crafting done. Cool. So this guy works. We can start transferring. I mean, do I do it now? Actually, I have a question. Are these stored? Where are these stored? Like if we break the blocks, do the patterns fall out or do the patterns stay in here? Oh, that'd be a disaster if they all broke. I think they should be fine. So we need to grab these patterns. Did I teach the flux core? We did. Cool. So flux points, yes. Flux plugs, yes. I guess we teach the flux storage. We're going to need the flux blocks. And we want, we'll just do a flux controller. And I think Spectre Lens, is that auto-craftable? It will be now. And shift-clicking patterns is definitely the main advantage of that. Not really, but it's great. Cool. So can we ask for a Flux controller? We can. Oh, nice. Have a Flux controller. Can we ask for a basic Flux storage? 3 teleportation cores. Ouch. We have a basic Flux storage. Receives energy. We need one of these guys. And the Flux points, can we grab 2? Nice, we can. Well, that's cool. Do we have a quest for Flux storage? I'm just wondering if there's like rewards we could be missing out on. Oh, we got a quest here. A Blizz... Ah! That's handy. Because you could get the elemental stuff. Right, so we're not looking probably in here. We're probably looking in power options. Iridium? No. Random handy things. I guess there's not a Flux Network storage thing. That's cool. But for the meantime, we will... Oh, we're out of fuel. LEU. Let's grab another stack. Cool. You're back running. Yeah, we'll probably move this stuff around. So, wireless storage. We'll have to create a network, and we'll make it public for when I eventually do a world download again, which I haven't been doing very frequently. So, select the network. Oh, there we go. Done. We'll grab a Flux storage. We will select this network. Receives energy from adjacent blocks. I think we just do this. He's getting 20,000 RF a tick. And now this guy's full, because he only stores 1 million RF, which these energy cells store 32 million each. So, yeah. This is definitely semi-temporary, but it's just really expensive to make the bigger ones. So we'll probably end up like going into storage cells, and that means we're going to want another plug for coming out of those storage cells as well. Eventually we'll look at getting into mechanisms, big energy storage things, like the elite induction cell. Or could we be making this? I mean, these are expensive, but we probably could. It's like the induction matrix, right? Yeah. Maybe we make one of these as our power storage as well. And maybe we set that up. I mean, let's get... Oh, this would be handy, actually. To have up on the... Alright, because these hold 400 million. Oh, 400 MRF. 32 billion. Or 3.2 billion. 400, is that 40 million? I don't know if that's 400 million RF. I guess that would make sense. And induction providers. Lithium dust, we're not making this yet. You can get it from lithium ore. Can you use... Wait. Because nuclear craft lithium, we make that. But does that not count? Like if we pulverize that. Oh, it does count. Cool. Cool, so we can do that. Maybe I'll whip up one of those Mekanism power storage things. And we'll set it up on the space station. And we'll start storing a whole bunch of power. Now, I don't know how we're going for resources for making this. Why are you still making noise? Not just stop. No, it's I have struck that bug before. If I log off and log back on, it'll fix that. But yeah, I'll teach the recipes for the Mekanism induction stuff. I didn't realize we were actually at the point where we could make this. So we want induction casings, we want induction ports. These all look pretty simple. We'll start with basic. You can only output 25,000. I'll probably get, but it's 25,000 per. We'll start with just basic, and then we'll just upgrade it as we go. So there's a few different recipes to teach, but shouldn't be too bad. So I'm in the beneath. Moved up a scanner for finding osmium. And yet there's plenty of it. But did you see how many chests were inside that dragon den? Now, obviously dragons are tougher in this dimension. Oh, that was a lot of osmium. Yeah, we're a little bit low, but now we have 1100, and we're going to double that. We could set up the processing to quadruple, but I think it'll be fine. I kind of want to see what's in all these chests, because I got like this thing, I got a Superium apple, which gives us all sorts of buffs. Yeah. Let's just put some of the stuff in here that I want to keep. I kind of want my glitch-infused helmet, which means we lose night vision. Which is a little bit, But I think there might be good loot. I don't know if we're strong enough. Let's find out. Can we take on a Beneath Dragon? I'm going to say yes. Oh, he's dead. It's a little bit glitchy, but that's cool. Let's put night vision back on. I think I was a little bit more worried than I needed to be there. I think, yeah, just with our astral sorcery buffs. We don't really have to worry too much. But there's like good stuff. And powered crystals. This stuff, which is very radioactive. We don't want to hold on to it. And powered crystals, that's... I feel like you can probably skip some progression if you came down here. A midnight ingot. Ooh, these are a thing to make. Jewel of the Void, melodic alloy. Actually, structured frames tier 5. You know, we cannot make that for a long time. Then again, I don't know if there's anything we can actually use that for that's going to be useful. And something really cool that I just discovered. We can get these things, which I think I've picked up a couple. These are used for like really good RTGs. Which aren't too hard to make, and they just make 200 arithmetic for nothing. I mean, I guess in the scheme of things, that's not heaps, but it would have been handy a while ago. So there is some crazy loot in these dungeons. We got, I mean, apart from like the nuclear craft stuff, we got ultimate nuggets. Now, to craft ultimate ingots, that's a pretty involved thing where when you use the terrestrial agglomeration plate, the crystal matrix, by the way, it actually turns the empowered things into unempowered, so you have to re-empower them. It means every time you want to craft stuff, it's all of these things, which, I mean, that's... we're going to have to make heaps of that. It's not too bad, but wow. I mean, it's only nuggets. I don't know if they're used for much. Trimmed midnight block. We also got duskstone ingots. Which, that's nowhere near as exciting as I thought it was. What's that used for? Ender crafting. I actually use that. But twilight ingots I know we want. I guess we will be getting into ender crafting. But yeah, definitely worth having a poke around Dragon Lairs if you come across any. And there's lots of emeralds too. Okay, so I got some of the stuff we need. We don't have induction casings yet. I don't know how many I need. Let's get 40. Sure. So the number of induction providers you have in this guy basically controls how much power can come out. So if you've got 2, we'll be able to export 51.2 thousand RF a tick. And we add another one, be able to export more. And the induction cells are pretty much, each one of these holds 400 MRF. Is it 400 million RF? Maybe. So what I'm going to do is, since this has to be like a cube shape, we're just going to go with this. We're going to have an induction port for power going in, an induction port for power going out, which we can set to, I think we can change if that's an input or an output. Possibly with our multi-tool. I need to get rid of some stuff that's in this bag. Configurator. So now it's an output. Yeah, so power goes in and then we just extract power out. So then we need our casings, which, hey, we've got 40. And we should just be able to do this. So yeah, I made it pretty small to begin with, just because of how expensive the components are. Nice. Oh, 2 left over. My maths is bad. Cool. So we can see we're inputting nothing, outputting nothing. If we grab, so it provides energy to adjacent blocks. Yes, we want to start putting in, and we'll move this probably up to the space station, I would expect. Power goes in. Actually, we want to rename that network. Can we rename a network once we've made it? Alright, we'll make a new network. We'll have that generators, because this is going to be power going in. And we'll make it public, create. And then we set these all to generators. So that anything that produces power goes into this. Now this is, yeah, this one wants to be on the generators network, because we want all power generated to go into this guy. We're inputting nothing. Is this guy still running? This guy's not running, that would do it. Let's get some of them going. So we actually start getting some power in here. So we're holding 3.4 million RF, which is one of these. Oh no, these are 32. Okay, so it's like a fraction of them. But why are we not getting power? If we were to disconnect this stuff, what is that hooked into? Oh, it's hooked over there. We actually do want to disconnect all of this. And for now, we will put a flux point, which is like the output. Make a new network. Oh, actually, no, we can just use that network. And then he will be provides energy, receives energy. We need another one of these. Cool, so we're starting to store. Yeah, we can hold 2.4 billion RF. Cool. So yeah, we've almost reached the storage of one of those energy cells we got sitting over there, and we can't even see it on this graph. Nice. And then we plonk this dude here and hook him up to this network. He's inputting 32,000 RF a tick, which must be the transfer rate of these. Yes. Because now all of our machines are actually running from this guy. And all of our power. So we can, yeah, we'll tidy all this up. Actually, I'm thinking about having a nuclear facility on the moon. I think it could be kind of cool. We could put it in the space station, but then we have to deal with radiation in our base, which can be a pain. I'd rather get a really radioactive moon. I think it'd be kind of fun. So you can see we're inputting 19,000, we're actually using 7,000. So now we can actually kind of track from this guy how much power we're producing and using. And this guy stores so much more. So when we're not doing heaps of really power intensive stuff, we're going to be building up quite the buffer of power. Well, I'm going to start preparing this space station. We're going big. I got so many ideas that I'd like to do, but I just know they're going to take way too long. So what we're going for is just like a big, kind of a rounded rectangle ship building thing. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, but I'm liking the way it's going so far. Just got to accept that the image I have in my head is going to be way too time consuming. We're out of factory blocks. Way too time consuming to actually pull off. Like I had ideas of trying to copy like a ship from Warhammer 40,000. They've got like Gothic church ship, spaceship looking things, which would be really cool, but I mean, I'm not that much of a builder. So we're just going to go for like some kind of, I guess, futuristic looking space station ship thing. I don't know what we're doing with this yet. Doesn't really fit, and this could even be segments, but this might be big enough. This may be big enough, and then we'll just fit our machines inside here. Not entirely sure where I want to put the ME controller. Like we could maybe have this as like the front of the ship and like build on an extra bit that has like a ME controller and I guess our waystone and have oxygen in that room. That's kind of like the bridge of our ship. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but I think this is a cool start. I need to make a bunch of factory blocks and keep an eye on my oxygen. Alright, so, well, we've got some roofs. I'm still not completely sold on it. I mean, do we just get rid of these bits? But then do they just want to be higher? But then if they're higher, then it's just flat. And I was trying to avoid having everything just flat. But I guess maybe it makes sense here. But then would I have that there instead? Or do I have it like along here? I mean, maybe that. Does that look better? Yeah, I think having the sticky addy bit just looks a little bit funny. Alright, so building without creative flight is a little bit annoying, and I think I might be able to fix it. If we make some titanium aluminide. Cool. So that should have made some of this. I should only need 4. And then we grip those plates and we get them turned into sheets. Because normally you can put like your item and a diamond in here and it would put airtight seal on it, but looking at the recipes, I think this has changed. Buster. There we go. And then we just need some pipe seals. And I think for titanium plate, I think we need 2. And this goes in here. And does this make a high pressure tank? Yes, it does. And I think we can. So like glitch helm, pipe seal, titanium aluminide sheet. Oh, it's 4 per. Ah, nice. And now this has airtight seal. Cool, and that'll let us breathe. In space. We don't have to wear the spacesuit, which, I mean, I like the spacesuit, but creative flight's just so handy. So, okay, we need a bunch more of this then. And then we go, I think it's chest plate, high pressure tank, pipe seal, 4 of them. And then pants will be 4 of them, and a pipe seal. Boots will be 4 of them, and a pipe seal. Airtight seal, airtight seal, airtight seal. Which means we don't need our spacesuit anymore. And I'll have creative flight, because I was about to make like gravity controllers and stuff, which actually I do want to get. Is it machine? We actually want to get these things. Cool. But now we should be able to go to the space station. Oh, we got no oxygen. We need to charge ourselves up. And we're out of oxygen. And it's because this guy's full of hydrogen. So we got a tank actually. There we go. So then he's going to start producing again. Oxygen's going to be going in here. Let's stop inserting for now. And oxygen's going to go in here and we can slowly charge up our oxygen tank and our glitch armor. Oh, cool. Right, so now we have creative flight, which is pretty cool. We'll set these up here. I don't think these require power. And these really make your space stations look cool. So gravity controller 10 is what we were on. Let's go to, I think this is normal. Let's go a little bit less than normal. Yeah, you can already tell that it's getting less and less. Orientation, let's go altitude controller and we want to go like maximum. Maximum distance away. And this isn't actually moving, it's just we're going to be way further away from the planet and it's going to look like we're actually on a space station. And then this here is cool. So we can turn stuff a little bit. To end up, I mean, you could leave it rotating, but the problem is if you rotate it, you actually get like day and night cycles. Whereas if we just do this for a bit, and it's trippy. We do something like that, and then stop it. Oh, cool. And as we get further away, that'll look even cooler. Well, the beginnings of the space base. Definitely enough room for probably all the machines we've got so far, and yeah, looking forward to seeing what it turns out like. I need to do something with the back. But Space Dragons, space station, rocket that doesn't really get too far away. Pretty cool. See you guys in the next one.